town, I shut that motherfucker down. I pulled up in that motherfucking Jeep. They's like, no way, this nigga's this loud and like this. When he coming in our city, I said, nigga, this is my city. You fuckers you talking about? Next stop, Hollywood. I hashtag that. I'll hashtag Hollywood. I'll make that statement bold, man. Salute to you, man. Season 4, everything.
Salute, guys.
It's Dizzy Spades. It's Hollywood from motherfucking Hollywood. It's Bully Gab. Respect the crime wave. Everything golden. NHB, you know the motherfucking vibes, man. Stop playing with me. Access Hollywood dropping motherfucking Halloween, man. It's dropping Halloween. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Coliseum channel too, man.
Yeah, we gonna get it all together. Hey, Hood.
Zombie life. Flex. I ain't first to death, I'm the king. Zombie life. Your daughter on her knees, she ain't praying. Church. You ain't talking guala, what the fuck is saying? Guala, gang. What the fuck is saying? I ain't first to death, I'm the king. Zombie life. Your daughter on her knees, she ain't praying. Church. You ain't talking guala, what the fuck is saying?
Cats on the beat, cats on the beat.
What the fuck is saying? You ain't talking guala, then I'm deaf to it.
Hallelujah.
Oh, you only get guala.
What up, cousins and cousins? I'm your favorite cousin from my auntie and uncle. You ain't even know you had. I'm 34 and a half. This is the GSA, Gangster Service Announcement. Premium content show. Why is it premium? It's the greatest. I'm not just saying it because I'm a part of it. Maybe, I don't know, who cares. Point is, I got a great guest here. Me and this guy was definitely kicking it like it was the dojo at Summer Impact Reloaded in South Jamaica, Queens, my hometown. Came through, met her. I said, Hollywood! I couldn't even believe it.
Hollywood!
Big fan, Hollywood. Dizzy Spades, what up,
what's so
cuz?
crazy is you caught me slipping. I normally be showing off. Hold on, let me show. I'm gonna show y'all some Hollywood shit real quick. I normally be showing off. You caught me slipping. I normally you'd have caught me with my joint.
I need one of those. Now you got me hating.
Man. You'd have caught me with the Hollywood joint on deck, man. But you caught me slipping, man.
I need one of those, man. I like that little. I need a director's joint. Now you got me. Gave me something that asked for Christmas from my girl over there.
Hey, man, when they say Hollywood, man, you got to bring this shit to life, man. I said next up Hollywood, I had to bring the lights, baby. I had to bring the show.
Definitely.
I had to do it, man. When they see me. Must see TV, baby. So, had to go get that, man. The URL joint was fire, man. But I was in there, you know, I was studying the game. You know, I don't know if a lot of people still do that anymore, or like some people just go for the bars and all that. But when you in the field, you go there looking for different type of flavors and sauce and all that. So.
Definitely. I was there working kind of fake. You know, I'm doing my news reporting thing. I'm feeling like Stephen A. Smith. But, you know, even when I'm at the office.
I seen you in there working, man. Yo, you had Hitman Holla in there. Look, I seen you in there working, man. You had the stars.
Thank you, because you know, I've been working.
Yo, the stars was in the house, man.
It was definitely, somebody asked me. Yeah, definitely. A lot of I definitely shot the Hitman Holla. Got the recap on the page right now of the fight from him right after the fight. It was crazy. And Nav too, but Hitman Holla, watched the whole battle with him. He laughed at all my jokes. I got to see his fake teeth a million times.
I seen that, man.
Good guy. Now, I fuck with you, Holla. You know that.
I seen that, man.
Now, that's my guy. We was sitting there. He's a funny, I was mad funny because I don't know what time you were. Was you there for the Jack Boy, man? We're going to go out.
I was there for the whole night, man. I was there from what's crazy is I walked in with Jack Boy, man. I put money. I had my money on Jack Boy. And for the first battle, like it was Jack Boy and Franchise and shit. And me and Franchise got like a little friendly rivalry and all that. You feel me?
All right.
We got a lovely friendly rivalry.
That's
Franchise
what's up,
is my
man.
you know, it's my man. Every time he comes to the States, he come check the guys and all that. But we competitors and all that. So he like, yo, you want to battle? I'm like, hell yeah, I'll battle you right now. He like, whoa. I got a battle tonight. Relax. Relax, Dizzy, relax.
Stick to it.
So I'm in the crowd and Jack Boy like, yeah, you know, I'm about to battle right now and shit, and I'm not even putting two and two together.
Yeah, he about to battle him. Yeah,
about to battle. I'm in the crowd and shit, and I'm interacting with as many
with people
as possible, man. Like
definitely in the audience. He wasn't locked up nowhere. He was in the audience walking around like he was a normal nigga. I wouldn't even have known it was Dizzy Spade.
I swear, man. I was trying to interact with as many fans as possible because I don't want to be seen as just a regular person. I want to be known as Dizzy Spade's Hollywood. You feel me? So I was out there.
Well, you want to be Hollywood, but not to cut you off, but you want to be Hollywood, but you don't want to be that type of Hollywood with nigga. The mega.
Facts.
He acting Hollywood.
And you know what's funny is that's why I chose the name. That's why when it's a story behind that, man. It's tell us,
nigga, it's the time. If you never had an opportunity to take the time, tell where your name came from. That's what these interviews is for. That's what I want to do. This.
I got you. I can bring that all to the Jack Boy, and since Rex was there, we can get into all that, baby.
All right, let's get into it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab my roll up, and while you doing it, I'm gonna roll up while you talking to. I'm hearing everything you're saying. I'm with you.
So I'm in the crowd. I'm in the crowd with the.
I ain't even going nowhere. Right here. Let's go. I'm here. I'm all in.
Franchise battle. I'm among some fans, and we betting on the battle. And I'm like, nah, you know, since I got a rivalry with franchise, I'm not going with franchise.
I have to.
I'm sitting there telling people, look, man, this nigga weakness. This is where he lose steam at. This is if I was to battle that nigga, this is where I would beat that nigga at. And Jack Boy better do this. Man, this nigga go up there and start choking. First off, franchise first round was amazing. Like
definitely over. I don't want to say it was overwhelming for Jack. Got Jack interview coming up real soon. Check out for that. If you're watching this and I ain't seen it, check out for that. But I was gonna say that it's
away on that nigga. Like
he had a lot of moments.
He was going berserk in that first round. Like that first round, he was going berserk. I don't know what the fuck he had. That he had the good Canadian bacon that day or something, man. That nigga was on some different.
Oh, he was going. I like you. Unlike you, I'm not a battle rapper, so I have no issue against franchise at all. I only like him as a fan or whatever. And when he went against, I forgot who was the guy. Danny Myers. He had won me like a little bit of chicken or whatever. Me and my cousin did push-ups. He had won me a couple of push-ups. And I was hyped, you know what I'm saying, to get those push-ups for franchise. So I was an instant fan at that point, fucking with him as a person and all of that. So I came backstage. I came in. When I came in, the first person I seen when I came in, funny too, Jack Boy Maine. First person I seen when I came in. It was funny because I'll tell you a little backstory about me and Jack Boy Maine. I know you remember when he fake got kicked out the Goonies like a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
I had inboxed him on the gram, like DM'd him, whatever they call it nowadays, whatever kids are calling it. I hollered at him basically. And was like, yo, can you clear up these rumors? You know, you want to talk or whatever. So he was like, that's the only reason why you want to talk to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm a news person. It's news. I want the truth.
Right.
So when I seen him at the event, I'm like, yo, Jack, now can we talk? Can we talk? So now that you got that out the way.
Got you. Right.
Now can we talk now that you got that out the way? Now you see I'm really news media and I just trying to do the news. Can we talk now? He was like, yeah, he got me. He's been cool, pretty cordial. Shout out to Jack Boy, man. I hope. What do you think? Let's get to the point. No offense. Do you think they're gonna book him again?
I don't think he'll get booked on like big cards, but he'll
a band maybe.
Depending on like what they doing with the bands, like you know when they had like those little cards like Ascensions and the Time to Kills and those like little cards. I feel he'll get booked on those cards, and he'll probably battle like PGs and stuff like that, or like mid-tier. Like it's plenty of people for him to battle. It's plenty of people for him to battle right now. So
I would say one thing though, he died on a good day because the fight definitely covered up anything that nobody's talking about.
Yeah.
It's like when Jay-Z
on the best day ever.
It's like when Jay-Z dropped the blueprint at 9/11 happened.
Today, which is today. Today. Fabulous also dropped today on Ghetto Fabulous dropped on September 11th that year.
Oh, you so Brooklyn? You so Brooklyn, huh?
And I'm so Brooklyn, man. I got it. Come on, man.
Shout out to the Brooklyn. Shout out to my Brooklyn dudes, man. I used to fuck a bitch on Canarsie, you know what I'm saying?
I'm from the floss, man. I'm from the
floss. I had a bitch I was
man.
fucking on. Nah, slide through real quick with all, you know what I'm saying? Don't say hi to nobody. Don't give nobody direct eye contact. I feared for my life. I was just trying to get some vagina. That's it. I'm not a tough guy. I don't play tough. I don't pretend to be. All I wanted was some pussy for some bitches.
The floss is cool, man. The floss is cool, man.
And they never bothered me, so I was happy. Nobody ever robbed me.
Looking for trouble, man.
And let me walk through. I was good. I was like, Brooklyn! I fuck with the Brooklyn guys. All right, but you didn't explain. I guess that's my job. I'm happy to make you have me working today. You didn't explain where the name Hollywood came from, and that's what I want from you right now.
All right, so boom. Since you are talking about Canarsie, right? Boom. Canarsie is called the Flossie, right? I went to Canarsie High School, and in Canarsie High School, it had a particular area. It was called Broadway, or whatever. It was called Broadway in our high school, whatever. It was where all the cool niggas was at. It was where the rappers was at. It was where if you was a part of anything lit, you was on Broadway or whatever. You feel me? I was like a funny class clown type of nigga in high school. I was playing with raps or whatever, but what made me take rap serious or whatever was I was with my homeboy Blaze and my man Llama. I was telling them, yo, I was always rapping. I was doing shows, and I started picking up some traction. And while doing shows, I started opening up for some bigger artists, and I started drawing in a lot of crowds. And when I spoke this term in existence. I said I should battle rap, and if I ever battle rap, I'll battle T-Rex. And my man who see me rapping, doing shows, he was like, yo, Dizzy, you still rapping? I was like, hell yeah, I'm still rapping. He was like, I got this thing in Canarsie where they're looking for people who rap that have ties in Canarsie, that do their thing, and that got super lit control in Canarsie. And I used to work in a game store or whatever, so I was very popular in the Flossie. So when I battled T-Rex,
if you know a light-skinned chick name, you know I got to do it now. I hate to be the most cliche.
Ask about it, man. Ask about it, man.
But you know that's how it works, right?
I don't know who you know. I hope I don't know, cause man,
you might know her. I ain't gonna say she a thot, but I ain't gonna say she
man, it's about to get.
I'm not gonna say she's a thot, but she's definitely not a church girl, even though she's been on her knees.
Talk about it, man. Talk about it. What's her name, man? Tasha. Talk about it.
Tasha.
A lot of Tashas in Canarsie, man.
Tasha Daniels. She's very light-skinned, and she's
Natasha Daniels.
And no, it's Tasha. Regular Tasha.
Okay.
She got a little, cause her brother, she got a son that's her brother. It's not really her son, it's her brother. She got him here a little, like, Down syndrome. That's something you would notice about her. She always got him with her, like it's her son, but it ain't. And her name is Tasha. She got tattoos all over, mad tattoos. Shout out to Tasha. Love her still.
Shout out to Tasha, man. Shout out to Tasha, man. I hope I don't know no stories about you, Tasha.
No, it's okay. I'm not that. I'm a pimp, nigga. They lucky they shit back page down.
And if you know about Dizzy and Canarsie, man, Canarsie got a gang called Pimps, man, and Dizzy is part of that. So like, I might know Tasha, and I think I mean,
yeah, she's from Queens. She's from Queens or Harlem at the same time. She moved out there.
Man, and Tasha, you a good girl, man. You got a good story.
So were I asked you this were you a wrestling fan at all?
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's funny with the wrestling shit, man. With like how it intertwined with the battles and shit, because like my mom's had gave me like a wrestling mic when I was real young, and I used to watch wrestling all the time, and I wasn't a particular fan of Hulk Hogan at first. I used to really love the Ultimate Warrior, because the Ultimate Warrior used to just be wild, erratic, and shit, until I got older and noticed that nigga didn't have moves and shit. Like, that nigga just
don't do that. You know what I do?
Like, it was just like, nah.
I be watching these old shit that be making fun of how wrestling used to be, and I just and that's some shit I found out too, that niggas don't be really having moves.
These niggas didn't have moves, like that's what I started watching like Triple H and shit, and
I got one of those. Don't try to flex. I got one of those.
You gotta have one, but you gotta have the gold one. Everything golden, man. You gotta have the gold one, baby. So I started watching Triple H and started appreciating the skill set of wrestling.
Let me get mine, you know.
Oh yeah, gangster. I see you. And when
you
start appreciating the skill set of wrestling, you be like, damn, a lot of them old niggas was real trash.
What's the parallels you would say as a wrestling fan and a person participating in battle rap? I see a lot of parallels myself in battle rap and wrestling. I would love, besides the organized win and loss thing they got going on, of taking the job, I feel like, I think it's more like UFC to some extent when it comes to that point, because you gotta fight for your life when you get in the ring. You don't have a chance to say, even though I have heard somebody tell me that somebody threw a fight for them or something. I have heard something like that.
Now, because you see what you're saying now. What if I tell you that it happens in battle rap? That's what
I said. That's what I'm just. I just
talking
have
about
heard
that too. I got time, man. I got time.
Listen. Please don't make this the last one. Keep having time. Don't make this the only time you got time. Buy you a watch. Get time more.
Yeah, I got a good watch too, man. I got a good watch, man. Shout out to my sponsor, Galache, man. My nigga Swag got me he told my shorty to go get this good watch and all that. She went to go got that good watch.
Well, that's what's up. Shout out to Galache. I might not pronounce it right.
Shout out to sponsors, man. Shout out. You gotta have the sponsors, man.
Yeah, I'm looking for more sponsors. So if they want to sponsor me and whatever, they got it. I don't need no shirts.
I'm trying to be top 10, baby. I'm from the pen, man. I'm trying to be top 10, man.
Don't. I don't need the shirts. Just send me some weed. I mean, if you want to send the shirt.
I'm with that sponsor too, man. I'm with that sponsor too, man.
I'm still say your name every time I talk.
Look, got the weed on deck, man. We with that too, man.
What's the name of the shirt again, cuz? What's the name?
Galache, man.
Every time, look, you send me the weed money, right, Galache? And every time I take the puff, I'm going to go.
Galache, man. I got a couple sponsors, man. I got a couple sponsors.
That puff was that puff was brought to you by Galache.
That one's brought to you by Galache right there.
Shout out to them. Shout out to those guys.
I had love people that they got their own stuff going on. Roll one up for Galache right now, baby.
We went to the Jack battle. The next battle on the card that happened was Snake Eyes versus Ace I Mean. My mind, instant classic. Let me hear your thoughts.
I was shocked that battle. You know why I was shocked? Because I didn't think that the Ace I Mean nigga had like such crowd control. Like, as a new guy, he was real comfortable. He had great voice and cadence, and like he controlled the stage.
Phrases, t-shirts, all type. I can't.
Yeah, like when I seen the holy shit, like I didn't think that was gonna go over. I was like, this nigga is amazing right now. Like
definitely. Win or loss, whatever you say, Ace, win or loss the battle. I feel like what you're gonna say, if you really are a respecter of this art form that we call battle rap or whatever, that you're gonna be able to see that nigga's what we was talking about, MC. Remember you said that word before? He's MCing right there.
It was interesting because he turned a New York crowd against a New York MC who's wanted to see him in New York for at least a year. That was interesting to see. Like I said, I studied the game of battle rap and shit. Like that's again with the whole Hollywood shit. Like Snake Eyes is Dot Mob or whatever, and Snake Eyes is a nigga who be studying the game, and Snake Eyes was in demand in New York. Like he was the man. He was the man, and to see that a new nigga coming out of nowhere could control the crowd, turn that crowd against you, he doing all his motherfucking trick plays, going crazy, throwing it off the backboard, doing windmills. That nigga was going crazy.
Favorite part, highlight for me, I would say that stood out. That whole thing when he stole it from Lux for the way he did it. Look at him, emotional. Look at him, emotional. Look at him. When the audience was doing
That's always gonna work, man.
but remember he had the audience in unison. Look at him, emotion. Everybody like a choir.
Yeah, that nigga crowd control was amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a new guy have that type of crowd.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I am nervous for his trajectory. His trajectory has me like, you know, my whole his career right now reminds me of my whole elementary school report card. Potential.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he passed that potential part though.
I'm not making it. No, I feel like he ain't even see. You think he reached Super Saiyan 5 already? Super Saiyan God?
It's not. No, because it's. I feel like if you only say the word potential, that means if he gets better, if he continues to get better, like I'm expecting you to get better.
Yeah, all right.
You feel me? Like, and that goes with like how people watch battles. Like, you watch a battler, and you say, "Yo, I want to see you get better." It's not even based on potential no more. It's like, I know you nice, and once you got me, if you got me saying your slogans and your catchphrases and shit, fuck, what potential? You saying my shit already. You saying my shit already. You know my shit already. If I told you take a picture with me, you gonna take a picture with me. If I said, yo, I need you to buy this shirt, you willing to do that already. So you not worried about my potential. You worried about, yo, every time I see you now, you better perform and deliver. I want to see you do better. It's
all translation, because when I say the word potential, I mean more or less room for improvement. Room for improvement. Not to say it's needed. Not needed improvement. Not because you're this. Not because you're a bigger guy than me. I ain't trying to act tough.
No, because I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but you got to realize, as a battler, when a battler hits... No, and I get... No, I'm not. It's translation, because that's just all I'm saying. It's all about... Because when I'm saying the word, what I mean, but when you saying it back to me right now... Because potential and like development and those... He need that, but like... I don't feel he's in that state anymore. Like, it's a certain state. We need a new word. We need a new word. We gotta make a new word. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know how? All right. Like, you know how when Goku, you got me on your side. That nigga Goku, he went to Super Saiyan 1. It wasn't the nigga. It wasn't.
It was crazy though when it first happened.
It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy when he was fighting Frieza. But remember when he fought Frieza the second time, and a nigga, he was on Super Saiyan level 2. And the nigga Frieza was like, this goddamn monkey, like, how does he got stronger? Like, what the fuck did this nigga do to get stronger? What the fuck was he doing? He wasn't worried about his potential anymore of getting stronger. He was just like, this nigga just got better. It made his opponent Frieza say, I gotta train harder. I gotta train harder to level up.
And then don't get me mad because Goku let him go do it. I don't know. Why would you do that?
Yeah, and look, and Goku let him do it. Look, boom. Goku let him do it based off what? His potential of Frieza being one of the strongest niggas he ever fought. So he said, look, I want you to level up to where you need to be at, to where now when we fight again, my nigga, it's not on some... You didn't have no clue where we was.
I just don't. I promise you, because I think that moment when as Goku was saying those words of, "I'm gonna let you go get stronger." That's when I
calling him a pussy. Yeah, that nigga was on, because the way he did it was on some crazy shit. The way he did it was on some crazy shit. The nigga Goku a disrespectful nigga. He's weird. Nobody never point this out. He a disrespectful nigga. He be telling niggas, nah, Chi, don't worry, you can make dinner. I'll fuck him up. I'll make it in time.
Yeah, I'll be there in time. He's very cocky. Very cocky.
Don't worry about it. Nigga be dying. Be like, don't worry about it, bitch. They're gonna wish me back. You're gonna get the dick. Relax. Valentine's Day is gonna be covered. Like, he do weird special shit, gangster shit. A different type of nigga.
Free my guy Primo. Free the cuz Primo. Big Dragon Ball Z fan. He in the feds right now. Free that guy. Big Dragon Ball Z guy. That's my guy, man. Shout out to him.
Dragon Ball Z was dope. I stopped following it after a while when they started like with the. I don't know what's going on with that whole.
Now, one of my favorite questions. I'm trying to get a list of questions I want to always ask people. One of my favorite questions I always go to is, and it seems like it always throw everybody off. So this is just your own interpretation. Answer any way you want to. When did you fall in love with hip hop?
With hip hop, I don't know what year. I don't know exactly what year it was, but
you don't got to tell me a year. You know what I mean? Like, as a person, you can just. I was 13.
I can tell you the moment. All right.
Yeah.
So boom.
So whatever.
I was on like a family vacation. I think it was just like I want to say it was like '98 or some shit. I was in South Carolina, and I was raised in the church and shit like that. So we wasn't allowed to really listen to rap and shit like that. But we was on like this little family vacation or whatever, and I was chilling with this white kid of mine. He's wild cool. His name is Jordan. And this nigga bought a Jay-Z album. He bought the Lifetime Volume 2, and he bought Eminem album the same day. Or whatever.
Is that the one with that's I'm about to say the Mary J. Blige song. Don't kill me. My life. But I know it's what you're talking about. I know my lifetime. I know my life.
the single from that shit was like Sunshine or some shit like that.
Yeah.
With him and Foxy.
You always be my sunshine.
Sunshine. Yeah, that shit. He had that shit going. Hey, what my niggas want from it. That shit. Like he had.
No, that's like, yo, Jay-Z's first, I think the first three, because it's Reasonable Doubt, Volume 1, Volume 2 is the Hard Knock Life. That's also crack. And then when it got to 3, that's when he did the Life and Times of Sean Carter. He had Big Pimpin' on that. Don't sleep on Big Pimpin'.
Me personally, I didn't like that album. I'm just saying. I'm
not saying you the devil. I'm not saying you because I didn't like everything on there either. But Big Pimpin' was the hitter for that. That carried the album.
I
but
felt like his
attitude
changed. His Jay-Z attitude of artistry changed.
He did. That's what changed. He started getting famous.
Actually, what made me love hip hop was 2 things. One thing was at that time because it was Volume 2. Hard Time, like Sean Carter, whatever. I listened to that album up and down and shit, not knowing that, like I said, I wasn't allowed to listen to rap at all, type shit. So I was just like, damn, the way this nigga's putting shit together. I was a little ass kid, like, what the fuck is going on? And hearing Eminem talk about certain topics at the time was interesting because I didn't know he was white because he just had a CD. It was just the Infinity was out.
Different time. No, people don't. Like, man, being an old head is weird. It is weird. I'm 35 years old. I know you're younger than me. I'm 35, but
facts, bro. I just turned 33, but
you don't look a day over 32. That's amazing.
I just turned July 30th. I just turned 33.
Happy belated. Happy belated.
Appreciate it, bro. So it was like, damn, I didn't know this nigga was white, but he was talking about certain topics that I could relate to. But he was horrorcore, but his topics was relatable of what was going on as an adolescent and shit. So it was like, damn, I can express myself doing this.
The lyrics.
Like, I can do this. Like, my mom's gave me this mic for a reason, and I want to talk about certain shit. And my father had passed and shit. So all that shit kind of combined and shit. And my grandfather is a famous gospel singer and shit. So it was like, oh, boom, I'm always around music. Do music and shit. They wanted me to sing and shit, and I didn't want to sing. I wanted to rap. So that's what I did. Yeah.
Well, good thing you started rapping. I'm definitely a big admirer of your stuff.
That's what made me love that shit. Eminem and Jay-Z made me love
Drizzy Spade. I would say you're definitely a We Go Hard affiliate, right? We would agree to that, right?
Nah, I'm Coliseum, man. Coliseum. I'm not We Go Hard, and I go to We Go Hard to beat We Go Hard up. Because them niggas be saying Coliseum is pussy, and they be saying Coliseum is soft, and they be saying that Coliseum don't be coming out there being all rah. And if you ever met me in person, you know I'm always rah. I'm always on go, and I'm Coliseum. So I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm joining Coliseum, and I'm turning this shit up over there, season 4, and that's what I've been doing, man. That's what I've been stamping my shit, and it's kind of crazy because I wish I had that attitude when I battled Rex. I'd have won.
Yeah, and that's one of your biggest battles you have, obviously, as far as the name goes, battling Rex. I know that was maybe 20,000 years ago. Or just, if you give us some of your feelings, possibly like a little bit of,
it was
come out. Man. What is it like? That's like your first battle, right?
It wasn't my first battle. It was like my 6th or something like that. It was really, really early. Because
it's really early in your career.
40 battles now, so it's like, damn, that battle was so early in my career. But I'm not gonna lie, it was very spooky. It was a scary experience only because I did it in front of my neighborhood. And my neighborhood knew me for rapping, and my neighborhood expected me to do better than what I did. And it's like, damn, my neighborhood not understanding, like, yo, this is somebody you watching on DVDs, man. Like, this nigga is in front of you. And Rex mad short. But the niggas intimidating, you feel me? He intimidating and shit. And niggas don't feel like niggas don't give him that in battles. Like, niggas don't give him, like, he got a certain type of aura to him and shit.
He's himself. He's being realistic, maybe. That's really who he is. But I think you can tell when somebody's being genuine and somebody's being fictitious. I'm not saying he's the toughest nigga in the ring. He beat everybody.
Mind you, our footage is kind of funny because, like, me and Rex actually got into an argument. That's what made me choke, but it's cut. So you don't see that. You just see me choke. You don't see the argument. That you don't see me saying, yo, don't talk to my shit, which made me fuck up. But it didn't matter. He had me intimidated from talking through my round, and that's what made me fuck up or not choked or whatever. He didn't even have like a crazy round for me, but he beat me. ain't beat me in my neighborhood. So that shit was just crazy.
Have you seen him since then? How's your interactions with each other since then, if you don't mind?
Yo, you know what's so crazy? I spoke to Rex like yesterday, type shit. I speak to Rex all the time. Yo, Rex showed me nothing but love. When I see Rex just showed me extreme love. Like Rex be telling me what to do to level up. Like he always give me pointers in the game, and he be telling me like he tell me with the hot. Like Rex is the one who solidified the Hollywood shit for me. You feel me? Like he seen the crowd, like the crowd that I drew for our battle. It was like 500 people there. You feel me?
From your hood. So you basically, if you ain't certified nowhere, you certified.
It was my hood. You feel me? Yeah. Like I battled in my hood. I didn't battle nowhere else. Back to me and shit. I told Smack a certain thing and shit, and I followed through. Like I followed through with my promise with that shit, and it would. Even though I lost the battle, I won the war. In my opinion, you feel me? Because I did something that a lot of people can't do right now. Like nobody's gonna call Rex and say, "Yo, battle me right here in my block," and Smack gonna film it right now and it's gonna drop on the app. Like nobody's doing that right now. Like I was about to say, why don't they do that no more? I was wondering, like, that was like the last time we seen that thing. That would have been fire. I would like more of those. It was gonna be more. It was gonna be more of those type of situations, but the artists that they wanted to do it with had situations going on where they wanted, like, yo, we got him on this summer thing. We don't want to put him in this situation, because I'm not gonna lie, I started getting better and they started noticing that. You feel me? Like that was supposed to be like my thing to get on my way to get on URL. That was my channel, but it didn't fall out that way. So I had to follow suit, go through this PG route or whatever. But it is what it is. Like I still got that. You still working, you still accomplishing stuff. And shit like that. So you got a lot of love at URL. The next battle we're gonna talk about is NWX versus Monstars. NWX is the best team in this shit. NWX is the best team in this shit, man. Them niggas is dope. K-Shine and DNA, they chemistry is fire. Like they don't never get like when they first started teaming, K-Shine used to get rattled and shit. Like it was a little situation in like with Twerk and like K-Shine mans or whatever, but like K-Shine composure now in battles with certain shit just be so dope. Like the way that nigga transforming into being like the legend that he is right now is so dope to see, man. And like that nigga, the shit that K-Shine is doing right now is amazing. And DNA is no slouch. Like he no slouch. He coming in and work. This nigga third round, he gonna that whole board shit that them niggas did. And I liked it, the whole Professor Twerk shit, but the Monstars wasn't spectacular like they was when they battled Marvel. Thanks for touching on that. I felt like going into the battle, I was half excited because, like you said, the Monstars was coming off a clear victory over Marvin 1, looking like battle rap gods from that point of view. And then NWX had a possible loss versus EFB, I mean to say, shout out to those guys, or a debatable win. It wasn't a clear. That's what it looked like. It looked like they battled NWX too early because the Monstars could have battled. They could have battled like John and Hitman or another. They could have just battled a whole nother team or whatever just to gain more chemistry, because that's what definitely like that was a jump. And should look like it looked like they just need more chemistry to gain. I think I definitely think they shouldn't have thrown them NWX so fast with that much prep time. I don't know how much prep they had, but I feel like knowing seen them niggas battle Briz and T-Top, and NWX battle Calico and Mook, because Briz and T-Top to me is just they're garbage. And nobody never says that. They're garbage as a team. And their first round was garbage. It was really garbage. And the fact that the shit ended with a punch was so, like, it was refreshing because it was like, damn, that was better than their whole first round. Best punch I've seen the whole battle from them. Bro, it was the best punch. That was the best punch thrown that whole battle. And it was like, damn, bro, y'all niggas rapped for 9 minutes and it was garbage. I know we ain't talking about that battle. We gonna that's next. It's next. You skip next. Skip and it's your show, Hollywood. I'm just here. I'm just trying to be the host or whatever. It's your show. That shit is garbage. We can get back to the NWX and Twerk and show it was dope. I didn't like that boot shit either. I thought that boot shit was trash. He spent so much time trying to go put that flannel on. Yeah, this nigga took 40 minutes. Put the boot on. It was like It's like, come on,
I don't know if he was late because I seen him running the back door.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I'm sitting watching him run in. So I don't know if he was all the way late, but it's like they had him already wrapping his rounds. It was a lot of, I would say one thing, it was funny because I was listening to Norbs at all. Shout out to Norbs, shout out to my guy Norb Chino. Mm-hmm. I was talking to him, and on his show they were talking about the problem with people, with what messes productions up or what's going on. And I would say that being to a Maury show before, I come from New York. You know, I live in Charlotte now, but I come from New York. And I used to cut school. I used to go to Hillcrest. I used to cut and go to the Maury show in Manhattan. It was in Manhattan. I used to go to Manhattan, and it would be free. You get free pizza. That was like my date shit. I take a bitch out there. We smoke on the train. I know she going to eat. I'm probably going to get some, I'm going to make it happen. It was good. Mm-hmm. Going to that, I always think about that now. Because I went there for like a whole year of just cutting school. I would go there every day to Maury show. Right. And thinking about how a TV production is put together. This is a production, and I understand you have Avocado, who is a battle rap video guard at this point. He's the Hype Williams of battle rap, I guess, right? I'm not have no bad thing to say about him. I'm not gonna say he's perfect. There's no room for potential or improvement, whatever you want to call it. But
when you get your battle shot by Avocado, man, you just your numbers go up, man. Your numbers.
Yeah, no, I'm not here to disrespect. I'm just saying, but I would say, as far as the TV production goes, mm-hmm. I don't see a lot of that. It's one guy miking everybody up. It's one guy miking everybody up. There's nobody telling people, yo, you're going on stage next. You come over here. This is the area where the people sit that's going on stage next. We need you over here. All right, this is where, all right, it's almost like kind of like everything's almost last minute. You know what I'm saying? And I get that also adds to it, but I feel like from a TV production point of view, they can obviously hire a lot more assistants to help with the production of what's going on and not going on, to make it move a lot more smoother. Because then, getting to the stage would have been a lot more easier, I feel like, if they would have had a TV production crew.
I agree with you. I don't got nothing.
We're going to go to the next battle. That's just my friendly opinion. I don't got nothing to say. Next battle, the biggest battle of the night, best punches.
Yeah, man.
Most punches all night long on the stage.
Yo, man.
Riz, Park Life, and Tell Top versus Murder Mook and Calico. Now, before we get to the direct fight, if you could do me a favor, Britt, if you do me a favor, Diz, could we talk, like you just was touching on, the first round from, let's break it down round by round.
Man. I don't know if you was standing next to me, man, but if you was standing next to me, man, them niggas was rapping, I was like, yo, it's trash.
I was in the back of the stage on the box.
Go to school. Yo, my nigga hit me and Hollow was like, yo, Dizzy, man, you gotta chill. I'm like, bro, I gotta chill, bro, for real? Yeah. Wait, hold on. You can hear me right now, my nigga. Wait, can you understand that? Nigga, like, this, you right, though. I said, there's no way you should be hearing me right now, bro. You're on the fucking top of the fucking, the thing. I'm in the crowd, in the stage, bro. You shouldn't be, we having a full conversation like this. Why? It's trash. Like, I got you, bro. Yeah.
Content wasn't there. I mean, it seemed like everybody talked about the fuck Murder Mook mom line. Can I get your opinion on that?
Look, man, check this out. They could have fought. He didn't have to, he could. I don't think he wrong for popping on him right then and there. Briz was doing a lot. He could have fought. Could have held it down. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad, to be honest. But I mean, he was doing a lot. Look, man, I made World Star for saying you doing a lot. Look, he was doing a lot, man. That nigga was fucking clotheslining niggas. Niggas is rapping. He fucking bouncing.
He's doing Velapta rapper. He's doing the Velapta rapper impression. What was he? I was like, yo, that's why I want to interview him so bad. What were you doing there at that point? But but specifically the line of, what do you feel? The question of, is there things that are off limit in battle raps?
Now look. Now I know a lot of niggas do that shit, but a lot of niggas do that shit to throw you off. Like, it's defense. Like, that's why it's like certain times it's like he's doing a lot, but he's playing defense. So it's like, how mad are you for this nigga playing defense? Like, his goal is to do something and throw you off to make you or stop, to make sure you're not flawless with your performance and shit like that. While you in your mind is like, yo, I just want to perform the best shit. Well, you in the environment,
we don't want that. He wants the opposite.
I realize we in battle rap. Like, this shit used to be from, I can rap on your block and I can snuff you and shit'll get crazy. So now that it's becoming, it's starting to get more professionalized and it's looking like it's gonna become like its own industry and shit like that, and we're trying to be professionals and shit. Like, all right, cool, we know this shit. You know you're gonna bump, or you know you're gonna say something to play defense now. So it's like when you look at those type of elements of the game, if you studying this shit, it's people who've been doing this for years, who's been getting away with this shit for years, and it's never went left or whatever. It's never went to those extreme measures to the whole event getting shut down because of a punch or whatever. So it all depends on that person, how they feeling that day. Like, I don't never say it's a problem with niggas fighting. I think niggas should fight all the time in this shit. I think niggas should fight more in this shit. But on camera, nah, you don't gotta fight on camera. Or if you're gonna fight on camera, don't do it on the stage. Don't fight in the venue. Like
it's nothing wrong, I guess, with fighting on camera because we want to watch it later.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, yeah, I definitely feel like battle rappers should fight more. No funny shit. Like I feel like
in that situation.
Certain situations, I see a lot of situations.
But does that take now? Real after I play Game Over, and I kind of get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But does that it's almost like the situation where I remember when I was kids, you playing Madden with somebody or you playing wrestling with somebody in a video game, and you busting their ass in the video game, like, well, let's do this outside. Does it become to that point all the way?
Yeah, why not? What stops us? Like that's why we lose. That's where battle rap loses its edge. Like I can tell you, I got a million guns, but when it comes to, like, let's step outside for real. Like, that's where we got to get technical. Like, that's where it got to go. Relax. You're doing too much.
I'm telling you, I have a million guns. But if I said, let me step outside and use those million guns on you, you would be different. You would be wanting to get because you gotta realize, as fans of this sport, we are hoping that some type of believability is going on with these raps and these rappers, man. We hoping. Look, man. But before T-Top was stumbling and mumbling and all this, we was like, yo, that nigga was the biggest drug dealer in America. That nigga selling crack to his moms. That nigga don't give a fuck. Like, now I don't know. Now maybe it's not that case. I don't know, man. Well, what does that have to do with the moms though? Him falling on the ground or whatever.
I'm just saying, like you got.
I'm a drug dealer. I'm not a fighter. I'm a drug dealer.
And you know what's so crazy? Look. I tell this to the nigga who I buy weed from all the time. I tell him, I'm a rapper, bro, and you are a drug dealer, my nigga. But don't think that, like, won't take it there because I'm saying my title is a rapper.
Yeah. Just
like a drug dealer could say, nigga, for this drug shit, when I'm on the block, nigga, you know I got the gun, I got da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, you got to do that, nigga, to survive. But as a rapper, you had to do some type of whatever to gain your cred or whatever.
I get what you mean. I can understand. I agree with you with the believability thing. I just feel like,
do that. You feel me? So
I feel like this.
Let's fight.
I feel like if people want to fight, they should fight each other.
It's just not in the
venue. Like, also, I don't want it to be a situation where it's like everybody just snuffing each other. You can't. I want battles. I like battles. I do like that battle part of it.
Look. That you're always gonna get battles. There's a million battle rappers. It's a million niggas that want to be on Smack every day. It's a nigga right now who's dumb trash, who's looking at who bought that app. And that nigga watch Easy the Black Captain and stumbles, and that nigga saying, yo, I can do this, and that nigga's dirt.
That's a funny battle for you to pick. Both those guys are pretty good.
And that nigga's going battle rap. And then there's a nigga who's dumb nice.
Shout out to Easy the Black Captain and Stumble. They dropped today on the app. It is a Wednesday they dropped, and that was a good battle. And Ray Pharrell and Jada Nightwing dropped today.
They dropped.
Jada Nightwing was not one of his great performances, but he definitely was. He got to get it together. But so overall event, what would you grade it, Diz?
Like, what are we doing? Like the numbers, or are we trying to do like?
Yeah, 1 to 4. 1 to 4.
1 to 4. Like a 2. Like a 2 or 3. I don't know. I mean, Snake Eyes and Ace Amin was a really good battle.
That was the best. Yo, Every other battle was a little bit, even the twerk in the
it was a decent battle. That was a decent battle.
Decent.
It's a decent battle. I wasn't expecting Jack Boy to do what he did, man. I wasn't expecting him. The nigga took off his don't take off your shirt and then choke, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yo, the funniest part about him taking his shirt off, I had said to Hitman Holla when he took his shirt off, right? I was barbering him. So I said, Hitman. I said, yo, man, see that right there? You over there remixing shit. See that right there? That's real talent right there. Taking your shirt off. You want to sit there and remix up? If you was really a nice battle, you would have took your shirt off when you was there. Yo, if you would have seen Hitman Holla, he got the joke instantly. Like, are you serious?
That shit, bro. I couldn't believe that shit, bro. The nigga took the shit off and really choked. Like, yo, come on, my nigga. And then the nigga says, goes, yeah, y'all gonna let me rap? My nigga, you're not rapping right now. First off, you're not saying a word. You're not saying a word. The crowd not saying a word to you. You're not being heckled or nothing. Nobody heckling you. Yo, I don't want to fuck around having to beat one of y'all niggas up. Again, you're not being heckled. Nobody's saying, let's go. Like, niggas is like, all right, bro. Like, all right, that bullshit.
Get it back.
First. Get it back. That's what niggas are saying. Get it back.
Show
us
how
y'all niggas feel. That's how y'all feel. Like, again, it's like, bro, rap. Now we come on, rap, bro. Please rap. Nah, fuck that. Like, my nigga, for real? That's crazy.
I forgot who I was I was next to one of the people that helped run URL, one of the big dudes. Crazy, bro. And I had said to him before the third, I said, yo, I think he said it's over for Jack. I said, no, he might get rap and get it back in the third. At least, redeem himself. He's like, they're not even going to want to let him rap. That's what he said to me. He said the audience wasn't going to let him rap. And they did give him a little energy, but he fed all the way into it all the way. He definitely fed it all the way into the energy.
He wasn't getting heckled. Like,
what's up?
I haven't seen niggas get heckled.
Yeah, I'm doing my show right now. I'm hosting my show. I'm doing my show, see?
Hey, well, coming back again, that's something.
All right, bless.
That's lit.
Give that shout out.
I got you, Tiff. Shout out to Tiff.
Shout out to Tiff, man. That's fire, man.
Dizzy Spade gave you a shout out too.
Excitement. You heard that? Hey, I'm doing my show. Hey, I love that. That's fire right there. We fuck with her energy right there. Shout out to Tiff. Tiff,
all right, Tiff, I got you. Yes.
Tiff is fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's love right there. When you get that, hey, that's different right there, man. This show is lit right here, baby.
That's one of my old chicks I used to fuck with, fake. We used to be in a relationship. We friends now. We just friends. She helped me out with the babysitting and all of that. She's real cool lady.
Salute to Tiff, man.
Shout out to Tiff. Shout out to my baby Reese, too. If I shout out Tiff without shouting out Reese, that's what I'm fucking now. She'll be tight. You gave it. Shout out to
Reese. That was gangster right there. Nigga said, I gotta shout out the one I'm hitting now.
Love you still, Tiff, but I got you know my body. You know what it's about. Either way, I thought it was a great event. Definitely nice meeting you there. Now, if you could think of a person you want right now, your next ideal battle, who do you want?
Like that's a URL battler.
Well, now you told me you was going to King of the Dot.
Now, yeah, I'm going to my next battle is King of the Dot, man. I'm on the King of the Dot joint. But if we talking URL battle, and I say this all the time, I think I want to battle drugs, man. I think
you just trying to pick on my man. Leave my man use that.
Nah, no funny shit. Like, I was having a conversation with Math, like Math, my favorite battle rapper. You feel me? So I was talking to Math, and this year I battled Asylum the Crow on RBE and shit. And Matt, that was when Math battled Hollow and shit.
Yeah, I seen that.
So you gotta realize, Math my favorite battle rapper. I'm on the card with this nigga as the opener. So this nigga's watching my shit, and niggas comparing my style with his or whatever. So he giving me jewels or something. He talking to me and shit like, yo, like, I'm finally watching you now, boy. Like you need to be on this motherfucking stage. Like, stop fucking playing this shit. Like, you here, you standing on this shit. Like, how I feel, nigga. I'm like, he like, you don't got no targets though. Like, I don't got no targets though. I'm like, you know me, my nigga. I'm always on go. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. Like, you want the stage, like, you gotta have targets. But
you gotta have niggas you want to kill there. You gotta have people you want. Yeah.
But when he said that, like, I've been saying it for a while. Like, I was like, yo, I feel like I definitely want to battle drugs. Like I definitely want to battle drugs. as far as like a URL nigga.
This was before the moon situation.
Yeah, like.
But I'm sure there's gonna be there.
You know what's so crazy? I don't give a fuck about that moon situation. Like, I want to battle drugs because drugs is my man's. Drugs.
I'm not saying it was the worst thing ever, but I'm just feeling like there's a target on them, right?
I don't be giving a fuck about that.
So you telling me you about to have a whole 3 rounds?
I'm glad.
Wait, let me just ask you a question. You about to spit a whole 3 versus drugs? You're not gonna bring up the moon shit one time?
Probably not. Nah.
You better than me.
You know why? Because I feel like that shit got nothing to do with me. I got my own rapport with drugs. You feel me? Like I got. First off, I feel like I got something to say to drugs, and that shit with Moon to me is irrelevant based off what I gotta say to you. Like what I gotta say to you and all that, you gonna feel it. Like you gonna fuck with it anyway. So it's like.
No, I get what you. I like to predict. I like to try to predict what people are going to say against people. And most of the time, I'm like when the shit happened with Geechee with the tree. It's not about whether or not I think it's real or not, or think it's legitimately something that angle somebody should take. I just see something. I go, all right, yeah. Next battle, I expect a line about this for that person because I know that they just.
But see. But as a fan, don't that get tiring? As a fan, like ain't that the reason why niggas hate DNA? Niggas hate DNA because like he's great at current event bars and you
Sharon
know,
too. That's why I don't like Sharon style. I don't like Sharon.
but that's a skill. That's a dope ass skill set. But the fans already are turned off by it already. It's like the fans are already saying in their mind, somebody's gonna do it. Expect it. Like when you know that as a battler who studies the game, because not a lot of battlers study the game, so they love coming up with those bars to go. But when you listen to the fans and you go, fans don't want to hear that shit. They don't think that shit is important or relevant. They just want to hear niggas rapping and move.
It depends on how you do it. What I hate is I don't mind.
See what you said was only if you got something to do with it.
No. I'm not even saying it had to do with it. I'm talking about it depends on how you. All right, like Big T when he battled Twerk, right? He brought up the 59 hours thing. Jay Sean versus DNA, the battle everybody saying they won just now versus New Jersey. They brought up the 59 hours thing. Every time this nigga Twerk battles, somebody mentions that 59-hour thing to him. At this point, it's ran in the ground. I feel like I don't care how you flip it at this point. I don't want to hear it. Now, when it first happened, I was good to hear a couple of, like, you get like 3. You get 3 straight. I don't know this, but I'll take a couple because I do want to hear what you might have said about it that might be good, but don't have a whole round about it. Don't mention it in the first and go back to it in the third. Don't do it. You know, if you want to.
But I can tell you why. I can tell you why you, as a fan, feel like it's ran down. You only feel like it's ran down because you're not a part of the situation. You're not a part of the situation. You might not have all the intel, not all the details. So it's like it's only interesting when you know everything about it to the core. And it's like, all right, if I don't know everything and if I you gotta hear a bunch of hearsay and then it don't go from hearsay of the people a part of the situation no more. When you hear it in battles, it's just random shit. It's just Mike P talks about this in the battle. It's like Mike P wasn't even there type shit like that. And it's like, I don't care what he got to say about it. After a while, it's like, that's why fans don't like hearing that type of shit no more. Like, it's so many fans that hate hearing bars and they be like, yo, that's ran down, bro. I don't want to hear that no more.
Yeah.
And they know why.
I love when it's a little bit different. I like different type of bars. I like when you don't take the easy route a lot of times. When I was a kid, we used to have a thing where when we would make jokes with each other, we wouldn't make the same exact jokes. It had to be something original. If he was a fat nigga, at a certain point, niggas like, all right, he's fat. We get it. We don't want to hear no more fat jokes for him. Find out his teeth is yellow. Find out his girl's a thought. Let's make some other type of jokes.
We used to have challenges for that type of shit when I was in school. Like we had challenges to the point of like you got green hair right now. Like the we couldn't talk about the obvious. Like it couldn't be obvious. Like so what, he got green hair. Like, okay, we are looking at that. Okay, you know he's heard that. Like No, call him an Incredible Hulk head or some shit like that.
Yeah, you got something that's completely different.
You know,
something
like,
so.
you gotta
my
shoot
chin
for the
hair.
stars.
I need to shave. I don't shave.
Yeah, something like that. Like it was like, and because as a little kid, I had gray hair in my head, so I heard every gray hair thing you could possibly say to me as a little kid. So it's like those were the challenges that we had. Like we all
got
had
Benjamin Button. You got the Benjamin Button.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. That shit crazy, man. The hoes love it.
Who do you want besides? I want you to be the champion on Real Deal. I told you I want you over there. I want you as the champion of King of the Dot.
So King of the Dot, I actually got a list of niggas on King of the Dot though. That's so crazy though. Like King of the Dot shit. I want to battle this nigga named Dallas Cash, cause he's a nigga who he be talking like this wrestling shit, and niggas know I'm Hollywood. They call me Hogan.
You do be having a lot of wrestling punchlines.
Yeah, like I slap that nigga mother in front of his grandmother type shit. Like I'm not playing with that nigga. Like I'll violate that nigga. It's a couple people on King of the Dot I want to battle. It's this nigga Spade I want to battle because my name is Dizzy Spade. He Spade. Obviously, we gotta see what's up with that. Like obviously, and my shit is Hollywood at that. Like obviously, I'm the better Spade. And we two light-skinned niggas. Like, so
who's the ace of spades?
And if we gonna keep it 100, like I'm from North Carolina and he from South Carolina, so obviously I'm a keep it going. I'm gonna go there with all that. Like, fuck out of here, Spade.
You live in Brooklyn now.
Look, man, I'm from Marshall, North Carolina. If you know about Marshall, like the closest town is like Charlotte.
I'm in Charlotte. I told you I live in Charlotte. I'm in Charlotte right now.
Like I'm from Marshall. You feel me? 704, man. So like. Obviously, I'm the better Spade, so I'll smoke.
We gotta prove it on King of the Dot. Can you tell us who you going against on King of the Dot coming up? Or you can't?
King of the Dot, I battle King of the Dot on the 28th. That's this month. I battle some nigga named Coach Cologne. That nigga's from Guerrilla Warfare. That nigga's fire. He fire. Like he dead.
Send me some links.
Look. I don't know. I might not remember sending you this link, but you gonna remember this. The nigga lost to a nigga with one leg. Yeah. You see your face? Yeah. The nigga lost to a nigga with one leg. The nigga name is King Crash. So you never gonna forget that. I might not have to give you this link. You might have to. The nigga name is King Crash. The nigga name is King Crash versus Coach Cologne. This nigga lost to a nigga with one leg, and let me tell you, that nigga with one leg was hopping like a motherfucker.
You are something else.
That nigga was,
you don't stop. No.
I swear to God, that nigga was in that motherfucker kicking and motherfucking doing the impossible, my nigga. It was one point in the nigga round. The nigga said, I got the chopper, and the nigga he was rapping on the crutch the whole time. Now, mind you, Hollywood was there in person. This happened in Chicago. This happened about like 4 years ago and shit. So it's crazy how we live in a parallel universe. Danny Myers is a bastard. That shit is crazy. So I'm about to smoke a nigga.
You said the one nigga? What's the nigga with the one leg name?
The nigga name with the one leg name is King Crash.
With a K, right?
King with a K, 2 Ks. Shit happened in Chicago. Shit is crazy. The nigga was rapping on a crutch, right, bro?
Who is he battling? What's the name of the nigga he's battling?
The nigga name I battle is Coach Cologne or Coleon.
I see King Crash. I don't see the Coach Malone shit yet. I'm gonna find him.
You gotta go on that. It's on that verse track. I could pull that shit up right now, bro. I promise you will not fucking forget.
You said Coach? Shit, Coach Malone?
Coach, yeah, Coach Cologne, like Coach Coleon. Or he got a weird ass name. I'm pretty sure you go to King Crash shit on verse tracker and you see it. You'll see it. It's one of his. Yeah, this nigga on his crutch, bro. This nigga starts kicking with the crutch like he got the chopper, bro. This shit was amazing, my nigga. Oh my God. Shit was crazy, bro. So yeah, I'm about to fucking smoke a nigga with one leg in King of the Dot, man. We about to go to Canada with that shit, man. That shit about to be lit, man. Bring this lights to Canada and shit. I'm really excited about that shit too. I'm a nigga who got one leg, bro. He got one leg. You see that? He got one motherfucking leg, bro. I'm a nigga who do a leg drop, bro. I'm gonna smoke this shit. Everyone ain't doing this, bro. You hear that? If you see this nigga on that crutch, man, that nigga is hopping around, bro. Comfortable. Look at him moving. Look at him moving. He's dancing on that nigga, bro. He's dancing on him, bro. What is he doing? He's up there. He's sitting there.
Now wait, can I bring it back up? Can I do it? Because remember we was talking about how people fighting each other. Now, if somebody challenges a nigga to the one leg to fight, is that crazy? Is that cool?
All right, so
I'm just saying,
that'd be based off, right? Like the nigga that would mean that the nigga he would have to feel insulted, right? Right, because what other reason would he want to fight?
Yeah, and that's every time, though.
Right, that's the only other reason. So boom, 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 boom. This is how I go, right? And this is how I go on battle rap too. So the nigga who's in the wrong, right? When you get that press, like, yo, my nigga, you violating, like, let's fight. It's up to you in your mind, like, yo, my nigga, fuck out of here, let's take it there, boom. Or you could be on your man shit that you know for the culture what they want. Yo, my fault, my nigga. You know I was wild. It's really based on how you feel and how you respect that person as a man and shit like that. So, but I still feel more fights is needed, man. I don't know, man. You could still fight a nigga and then be cool later, man. I think it's not real.
With one leg?
With one leg, man. You can still. Cause look, man, look. If he gonna challenge me to a fight with one leg, he must know some shit. He must know some shit to know how to play better defensive. Cause he know I'm gonna try to trip him. You know I'm gonna push him or be wild, extra aggressive. Like I'm gonna be, cause if a nigga with one leg challenge me, like I'm gonna be fucking petty as fuck. I'm pushing you wild hard. I'm trying to get you off that 1 foot, bro. You're not gonna do no wild hurricane shit and get off on me. Fuck out of here. Like, how that sound? Yo, how you lost to that nigga with that one leg, bro? Like, you ain't see where he did that one leg uppercut? Like, you ain't see where the nub was moving? Nah. Fuck out of here. That nigga's off balance. Like, I'm violating. Nah, don't challenge me no fight. He should have knew better. And that's just how I feel, man. So if a nigga with one leg challenge me, bro, I'm going all out. I'm fighting that nigga with one leg. It's the end of the world. I'm not gonna hold you, man. I'm fighting that nigga like it's I Am Legend. It's just me and my dog.
That's it. So you got yourself beaten, kid. Not Kid Crush or King Crush. You got Coach Cologne.
I'm a 30 this nigga, man. I'm a 30
30?
this nigga, man. 30 this nigga, man. I'm a 30 him,
man.
Man,
get your service announcement real quick, nigga.
And it's crazy. I'm not even gonna 30 him off of some like my raps is gonna be better. Like I'm a 30 him because he got a battle like the day before and he's doing some wild goofy shit and I be feeling like battle.
Can I get you Dizzy Spade to make a gangster service announcement, not a public service announcement? The GSA, a gangster service announcement right now. Let them know what you about to do to your man, Coach Cologne.
This is a gangster service announcement, man. I'm motherfucking Hollywood. From motherfucking Hollywood, man, you know, I'm a motherfucking smoke this nigga named Coach Cologne out there in Canada. And it's free motherfucking healthcare out there. So he might get a fucking free hospital out there, some shit like that. I don't know how these motherfucking dead body situations work out there, but I know I'm gonna catch me a motherfucking body out there in Canada. Like, I'm not gonna go out there and play, then I'm gonna bring some motherfucking maple syrup back to the motherfucking town with some motherfucking Canadian bacon for my bitches, and it's gonna be motherfucking lit. And we on the motherfucking Hollywood Square shit that next Monday talking hellish shit like.
Oh yeah, we on it. We got it.
Like, we gonna go.
Because I'm supposed to go to 28th. I'm supposed to go to Born Legacy. Right now I'm working on that in Cleveland.
That's gonna be lit too, man. That's gonna be so lit. My nigga Bricks Belvedere back on URL. That's so lit. I'm mad he had to do it PG. But the fact that he back on URL is fire.
It's always a good look, man. When you on the L, but I mean, you know, other things is gonna come up too. I feel like once they give you the chain, King of the Dot can stop being number 5 in battle rap. They could probably at least put number 3.
You know what? I feel like, and no funny shit too, because I've said this a lot. I've always wanted to be on King of the Dot for a while, and I've always wanted to be on URL. I wanted to be what the people before me were, like the people who put me in the game. I seen them on all 3 stages. I seen them on
URL,
RBE,
King of the
Dot. And it's like I see my position now. Like I see my popularity. I see my following, and I see it in person too. Like I went to that URL event, not thinking that nobody would know who I was. Like I was just little old me and shit, and people walking up to me like, "Oh shit!" Like this is Spades. Like, "Oh shit, you lost mad weight." Like, "Oh shit, you still a loser from losing ranks." Like good or bad, whatever people telling me, whatever. It's like y'all know who I am. And if y'all don't know who I am, I'm gonna introduce myself and I hope y'all fuck with me and shit like that. So it's like I'm gonna go to King of the Dot. I'm gonna kick ass and work. I'm gonna get myself back on URL. I'm gonna kick ass and work. I'm gonna get myself back on RBE. I'm gonna kick ass and work. I got some music dropping and shit. Like I'm gonna
have to tap back into that. We're gonna do. Let's tap back in. We can do a review. Our review don't beat me up if you see me if I sound like the song or not, man. We can do a live review.
I need that shit, man. Like
definitely send me some tracks so I can put them on the song, put them on my little joints. Just don't give me the
Hollywood dropping motherfucking Halloween, man.
I like that. Man. Well, you got a music video yet? Who doing the music videos? Let me do a music video.
Man, I got my music video. That shit is gonna drop. I believe. Like I want to.
Next time you do one, you gotta get in touch with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I like to do the treatments for this. I like to make a different. I'm not gonna just have y'all doing the twirl. No, that I'm gonna have it different. It's gonna look different. I'm making it more epic. I'm trying to make it some. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna give you
Hollywood, man. Look, man.
Either way, it was nice tapping in with you guys.
My God,
I feel more famous than I felt being on the stage on Saturday. Yes, I made the URL stage. I will put you there.
You had us feeling like stars, man. I'm not gonna hold you, man. You had us feeling like stars, man. That shit is love, man. That shit is.
But thanks for tapping in. It's been a great time having you. Love Thy Neighbor.
Salute to you, man. Salute to this show, man. This show is fire. Yo, and salute to Tiffany, man. When again, man, when you hear that genuine, hey, like, you know that's something, she heard that. She heard, he said, and I'm going to tell the people who are watching this, he said, I am doing the show. She said, hey, that's when you know the show is good. That's when you know the shit lit, man. Like, ain't like anybody else that have been, oh, yo, I'm doing the show. They've been like, all right, my nigga, like, I'm okay.
Nah, she's like, yeah.
No, it was, hey, like, yeah, nah, bro, that's love right there.
Family, I love her too, man. I do got love for her. Shout out to her, shout out to Tiff, shout out to the whole everybody, all my exes, especially her.
Too, man. I fucking love home, man.
My wife right now. Shout out to everybody, man. A lot of love. Dizzy trying to get me in trouble.
My bad. Look. I was just talking about the show.
I told you, Dizzy, don't talk
about the show. I want no smoke. So I don't want no smoke, man. I don't want no smoke.
I'm making jokes, so I got it. It's all love.
I don't want no smoke.
Long live the great. This was a victory lap. My man Dizzy came through because we just had a victory this weekend. So we on our victory lap. Run your marathon so the marathon always continues. Also, love thy neighbor. That's in the Bible, man. Love thy neighbor. Love each other, man. Don't color bang. Get this money. Let's get rich. Don't never be fooled. My new thing is, ever since the great one had passed on, is what would Nip do? So when you making decisions, I feel like if you making decisions like that, most likely you making the correct ones. You know what I'm saying? As far as brand and enterprising, remember, you are a brand. You can be everything you want to be. The world is yours. You just got to just remember it and claim it. This is already there left for you to claim. We all kings, we all queens. I want to tell all my cousins and cousins that's out in the YouTube world. Also, I got these new shirts, the GSA shirts. Maybe I could talk to Dizzy, get him involved, get him a shirt up there. All that.
Look, man, you gotta have your sponsors, man. Look, man, shout out to Galarche.
Oh, you already got it.
Man, look, man.
I got shirts too.
My sponsors keep me. Look, man.
I got shirts too. I might not look. I can't look. I know you're gonna do another battle on Coliseum or something. Let me get the Coliseum. I'll give you the shirts for the Coliseum battles.
You know what's so crazy is, like, I'm actually working on, like, trying to get my one of my next battles to end the year down in the Carolinas and shit. Like, I love going home and battling in the Carolinas and shit. I don't get to go home.
We're thinking about doing a battle out here too. I'm gonna talk to you about that.
I battled out there before.
Me and my cousin
too, man.
Me and my cousin, we got this.
Niggas ain't tell you, man. Niggas ain't tell you what Hollywood did when I battled Ton. You let them South Carolina niggas tell you when Hollywood come to.
No. What up, cousin? That's unfair, cousin from Auntie Uncle. You ain't even know you had. I'm 34.5. That was just the episode of GSA featuring Dizzy Spade. Don't forget to support the channel. We got these $20 t-shirts. That's free shipping and handling. Great material, great stuff. You see the person got one right here. She got one. She happy got it in less than 3 days. 3 days she got it. She's wearing it, chilling, having a great time. That's a GS. That's a gangster service announcement. That's how you support the channel. You also support by like, comment, and subscribe. Go support. Go follow Dizzy Spade, Hollywood, Access Hollywood dropping on Halloween. Go support the whole movement. Y'all know that. Salute, love, hood.